The Stephon Gilmore moment seems to have passed if you listen to the media and the insiders following the Panthers. There is suddenly a big-time cooling on the momentum of Stephon Gilmore signing with the Panthers. Is it a lost cause? No. It might not happen, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's a 100% chance that Stephon Gilmore is going to be joining the Panthers, but the part we're at right now is just part of the game. It's part of negotiation. It's part of dealing with free agents. There's no reason to rush it for either side. Stephon Gilmore is a former Defensive Player of the Year. He has been in the game for over a decade. He doesn't need to be locked into meetings and studying the playbook like he's a rookie. He'll be good. He'll fit in if he shows up halfway through training camp. So why not play the game and negotiate? Oh, talks have cooled? Is that because neither has a reason to talk? Why would the team call Gilmore? They don't need him there now. Why would Gilmore call the team? He doesn't need to be there now. Here's the thing with somebody like Stephon Gilmore and the Carolina Panthers. Gilmore only makes sense in Carolina from Gilmore's perspective if he wants to play in Carolina for reasons other than football. He's from South Carolina. He went to college at South Carolina. He played high school and college football with Jadeveon Clowney, who's now a Panther. He wants, meaning Gilmore has already played with the Panthers. Maybe he liked the area. Maybe he's got a condo that he really enjoyed. Maybe his family likes the area. If those are the reasons why he wants to join the Panthers, then he's going to be a Panther, right? Because guess what the Minnesota Vikings can't offer him? They could offer him money. They can offer him maybe a better chance to win. I don't know why I picked the Vikings. But they can't offer him you're close to your family.
Warm weather?
They darn sure can't offer that. They can't offer him the closest team to where you played your college ball. They can't offer him you get to play with one of your friends from high school. They can't offer him that. If Gilmore wants to go chase a ring one more time, that's elsewhere. If he wants to go be a star in a big market and play in a bunch of Monday and Sunday night football games, that's elsewhere too. If he wants to play close to home, he'll make it a priority, and Carolina can take their time, and so can he. Because there's no rush for a player of his stature, of his ability, of his experience to rush it for no reason. Fine, I'll take the offer you're giving me. That's bad negotiation. Right? Because if he wants to play for Carolina, I'm not saying he's going to do it on a straight hometown discount. He wants to get as much money as he can, even if he wants, you go to your agent when you want to play somewhere and you say, hey, I want to play for Carolina. Get me as much money as you can. And then guess what the agent does? Goes and tries to convince everybody that you might not play in Carolina to get some form of leverage. So right now, it's negotiation. Right? Football is a business, and it's always a business. It doesn't go to sleep in the offseason and suddenly everyone's honest with each other. It's a business all the time. So when you see, it's on Pro Football Talk, right? It's on the insiders. All of the talks between the Panthers and Stephon Gilmore are non-existent. They've cooled. They've quieted. They're not progressing. And I'm going, well, why would they? You know what gets deals done? Deadlines. Deadlines get deals done. Guess when the deadline is for Stephon Gilmore and Carolina to come to an agreement, if they are?
Week 1?
Pretty much. Maybe 2 weeks before the game one.
The final preseason game?
Yeah, maybe then, so we can get, a couple back pedal reps in practice. And I'm only half joking here. I'm sure you'd like to have him there in preseason, but it's not a requirement. And guess what? The other possibility is that it never really was a possibility. Maybe Carolina is the other team, right? Maybe he's trying to get someone else invested and he's using Carolina. That's a possibility too. The free agents, especially ones like Stephon Gilmore that have options, they have the right to use those options. If he wants to go chase a Super Bowl, that's not an insult to Carolina to say, I have better options elsewhere. You're at a certain point in your build. You were the worst team in the NFL last year. You are the betting favorite or the biggest betting long shot to win the Super Bowl next year, according to sports books. If I want to go play in the postseason, I have better chances of doing that elsewhere. That has nothing to do with, the negotiations have run cold. That just means you never really had a chance.